Alright guys, I wanted to show off some things today. First, let me thank everyone who voted for me for the YouTube Hall of Fame. I'll be doing a more dedicated acceptance speech of sorts, kind of thanking people for voting for me and some acknowledgments and things like that. But I wanted to get to a couple mail days I had and an amazing care package I got from Bowman53. So he said that he was sending me something and a couple of extras. So I really didn't know what to expect, to be honest. Although he did tell me he was sending me some Tatis cards that he got over the summer and just had them. And I love me some Tatis Tops cards, so I was already very appreciative, but he found this amazing shot of Hank swinging. I love how the photographer is like so close to the action here. Like you just don't get that anymore. But this doesn't look. I mean, it may be staged. I don't know, but note here some potential slab candidates and a little slice of New York baseball history. And see you in AC. Yes, you will. Um, so he gave me base paper, base chrome, and a Topps Heritage. And then the little slice of New York pretty much blew me away. 1953 Bowman Color Gil Hodges in SGC4. This card is amazing. This is my first 53 Bowman in my collection, and I can see why he loves it so much. And it's really funny. I told Alex I was just talking about Gil Hodges with my dad earlier, or rather last weekend, regarding his early passing and how he could have helped manage the Mets to maybe a dynasty, but his early death and unexpected death happened right as the Mets were really getting good in the early '70s, and a lot of people speculate that if he were still alive, that their franchise could have been in a different spot. And then some mail. So Alex, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your friendship and the camaraderie you give not only to me but to the entire community. Walking the floor with you during the national, and being with you when you bought your mantle from Stan was definitely a highlight and something that I'll likely never forget. And this is such a wonderful gift, and I really appreciate the card. It's very meaningful. Anyway, off to a mail day. Picked up a Vlad Jr. short print. That bottom left corner is mangled, and it was kind of my fault. I didn't see it in the listing, so the seller comped me shipping and 10%, so I didn't do too horribly on this. It's probably something I'll have to sell raw. Next is actually pretty cool. This is a signed 2013 Topps Update Yelich rookie. I've bought and sold many of these, but never one that is signed. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this yet, but it was only like $60, and I figured it was a pretty good buy, considering like if you were to consider his like archive signature series cards, like they're very very expensive. Last card is really cool. So for 2020 Topps, I think I'm not gonna go crazy like I did with Tatis in 2019, but if things come up and they rise of Jordan, I'm gonna grab it. This was actually the first short print to sell on eBay, and this card is pretty cool. I like the pose a lot. I believe he's at Camden Yards in this picture, based upon the background. And one thing to note about 2020 Topps, as opposed to 2019, is that I've found so far that the condition of all the cards is much better, much cleaner than in 2019. So whatever they did with the production has greatly improved. So this will definitely be something that I'll grade. Really excited about the prospects of this card. I bought it pretty reasonable, like definitely on the lower side of what they've been going for. So, guys, thanks for watching. Another look at the Gil Hodges. This card is incredible. I feel like I need some old timey music in the background and maybe a cup of coffee. And this video has eclipsed 53 seconds, but Alex, again, thank you so much for this. This is a very meaningful card. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys soon.